Hello. Hello and welcome to cyubeVR. I would just continue with the last world. Maybe that's a good idea. Ah, there, it's loading. Ah. Today, once again, I don't have a Steam VR dashboard. But that's okay. Nice, we have a desert. So, first things first. Stats. Nice, nice. Yeah, now the Steam stats are loaded, which is nice.
Guten Morning D.
Moin. So, test. I made sure that the default microphone is NVIDIA broadcast. You can hear me in stream, right? That means broadcast is working. But just in case, I could get closer to my microphone and then I would be able to hear something if it's microphone related. Test. No, it's not. So every microphone that is connected to my PC right now don't help with the echo. Even though echo is there, it's really strange. Could it be related with me not having the Steam VR dashboard? That something maybe is broken?
Agit es schon ein ungefähres Datum für die Implementierung von Unreal Engine 5 für PSVR 2.
No.
Nie ein Datum gibt es noch nicht.
My poor TTS. Forced to speak German. He's always breaking his tongue when he tries to speak German. German is a strange and difficult language. I struggle speaking it every day. Especially now that I live in a totally different part of Germany. It's almost like, moving to Bavaria, where you can also not understand anyone. They can't even speak German. So strange.
Maybe it's related to your Steam VR dashboard being broken yet. Why is that still broken?
I have no idea. I would like to blame it to the FPS VR. The problem is I usually don't open the dashboard if I'm not streaming, so maybe tomorrow I should play some real VR fishing and see if I can get to the dashboard. I mean, you can see it? No, you can't. Ah. Yeah, you can see that there's no dashboard here. Really strange. Strange. Yay! Statistics work. Good boy. So, where am I? Night time. Moon. Moon is fixed. Shimmer stones were fixed last time as well. So, test, 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 test. Test, test, test. Shuffle is fixed. I thank you for this stone brick. That's the best fix ever. It's quiet. That's so nice. Finally. Ah.
I think shimmer stones were not fixed yet the last time you streamed.
You sure?
It's been a long time since you last streamed.
A week or so, or two, I think. But yeah, that's Wednesday. Wednesday is the last time I have to go to my old apartment. Then I can finally use my free time that I have under the week to record videos, stream and stuff like this. Pretty much looks fixed. Looks like it's fixed, at least for me. Yeah, what I can try is going back to the main menu, loading the other world that is from last time, which is pretty... yeah. See if I can find a Shimmer's cave. Maybe it's related to the distance, like it was with the moon and stuff. Maybe. If not, then it's really just a SteamVR thing. SteamVR got updated today, so at least I think it's not faulty. Can you see the LOD? This is like really high distance and
Your graphics settings seem to be much lower now.
view distance is 200, LOD is ultra, this is good, medium foliage. You can see that I can change the tree just by rocking my head back and forth.
Foliage quality is the problem here. or tree distance quality.
Now it's fine. Maybe it had to load the trees first before it applies the correct options.
Yeah, so the setting was not applied on world load. I think this is a new bug actually.
Ah, at least something useful. Do you think you could figure out?
It seems to work on the first world load, but when you exit and enter a different world, this might be a bug.
We can test this. Exit this world and load another one. I still have some worlds left. Oh. Oh. Can't even see the crash report. That's so sad. Crash report says just know some access violations, the normal stuff.
That progress looked very stuck at 3.
Okay, let's try again. That was a world where there were 500 block items lying on the ground. .7%. So I'm in a cave. I can see the stars. Okay, it's not 500 block. That's... What did I do? So now we just need to find a cave. Oh, what is that? That's pretty close to normal. Floating gecko. Recipe for a bed. A resting place. So test, test, test. Test, 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 test. Okay, it's not related to distance. So it really is something on my part. Now I go back to the main menu because this world is loaded. Then I go to... that's the wrong test world, but that's okay. That's the one with the high distance to the spawn point. At least it's loading correctly. And this tree is a little bit low poly. At least a bit more on the ugly side. Yeah. So being in one world, going in the main menu and then loading another world causes the settings to not get applied correctly. And it is... At least it fixed with the tree distance quality here. So now I'm going to load into the other test world. The fan of my... One of the fans of the GPU is really loud.
Just be about the tree distance quality setting not being applied.
So we figured something out. That's nice. Hello there. New artistic interpretation of a birch tree. So, achievement unlocked. I found a bug today. Oh, I have no tools. I'm going back to the speedrun world because there I should have all tools. I think the speedrun world is what I used for the stream where I got all of the objectives. Probably. Ah, not okay. Okay, why did it crash this time? Rapid unscheduled exit. Unhandled expectation. Violation. Reading address. Okay. Stand and restart.
Welcome to cyubeVR.
Bum.
It was basically the same crash like before. It crashes when it tries to apply some audio code.
Ah, then it could really be related to the non-existing echo. Test, test, test. Me, 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 me. I want to see water. But I don't want to load my English world. Do I have water blocks in my... I have water blocks in the German world. Am I near the
So
water
what do you
blocks?
think about the axe?
The axe is a good tool to cut down trees. Wiggling the axe out of a tree feels okay.
Why do you prefer loading the German world over the English world?
Because we start here. Well. I'm recording my left eye. Good. I have really bad green flickering on my right eye right now. Bah. That was really disgusting. There was a really bright and fast green stroboscopic light on my right eye. So I prefer the German world because I misused this word quite a lot in the past, and I just don't want to load the English word and then it's broken or something.
But now it's fixed.
Now it's fixed. Now I got red and green stripes going horizontally over my right eye. I'm getting a headache from this. Please don't be a faulty headset. I need you. Please, Index. Stay healthy, Index, please. You have to work at least for half a year more.
Would be good if you would show both eyes on stream for this.
I would do it if I could actually access the dashboard to simply switch between the eyes more easily. It's gone now, so now everything is fine. Just going over there to see how the water looks in daylight. Oh, okay. It actually looks pretty nice. I'm going to change the... now I got the green flicker again. Can you see it on the capture? No, you can't. You can't also not see it on the desktop. So, I'm trying to get over... You can't see anything on stream. Why is it dark? Ah, there's something. Ah, there. Just have to move this. Wait. Yeah. Do we go on this side, please? Oh. There. I think H2O mentioned this as well. Let's see if I can recreate this shimmering in the cave that I had earlier.
Does the flicker change when you adjust the light shaft quality setting?
Good idea. I think I stood here somewhere. Maybe when I turn back the time a little bit to this. Here I have the flicker. That did not change a thing. Yeah, on best I have it. On high I don't. Okay, so this screen flashing, flickering seems to be related to the light shaft quality. Let's make it 8.
Then it's the similar issue like Talsma reported.
Ah, the Talsma was it. Sorry, I just think I read about it. Okay, then we have at least something that is already known. Let's see if I can reproduce this red and green stripe thingy that I had.
But neither me nor Talsma managed to reproduce it anymore.
Yeah, by decreasing the light shaft quality, I got rid of it. At least on the lake. Maybe it's a specific angle that the light source has to be for it to happen. was around here, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't reproduce it. Wait. But yeah, the most reliable, at least it seems like most reliable source to reproduce it was being in the lake.
I think the water is a bit more clear than in UE4. What do you think about it in this cave? You see the shimmer stones below it a bit sharper than in UE4.
Ugh. Can you see how disgusting my right eye looks right now? It's like... Ooh. Left is super sharp. The right is just a blurry mess.
LOL, yeah, this looks weird.
Weird. Okay, at least you can see it as well, so it's not that I'm going crazy. The menu is sharp. It really is the light shaft quality. High? Everything is fine. Best? Ooh, I'm tripping on my right eye. Oh, now it's gone. Ah, it's back. Wee. Okay, so it's a light shaft thing. It just looked like there were some fish swimming around here. But it's probably just some light flickering. I really think it looks good. Ah, you can clearly see right into the water. That's nice. That's nice indeed. Nice.
Cave music, water visuals and sounds just is amazing, I think.
I think so as well. It's really great. Just standing down there, listening to the music, hearing the water droplets, seeing the water being in these little ripples. It is really, really nice. For this exact reason, I made this cave. It's all, Yeah, almost 2 years ago. Can it be? 1.5? I mean, I didn't
I
do
really
anything.
need to add some shimmer stone caves that have water in them at the bottom.
That would be cool, yes. That would be really,
That
really
would be
cool.
really easy if the water is just at the very bottom.
Yeah, like the white shimmer stones. That would be really cool. So you're digging a cave into one of the shimmer stones and then suddenly you see water. That must be so epic. Did I actually remake the stairway to the pagoda? I'm not sure. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I remember that I made it and then I think I crashed the world. Or was it drive weep? Something happened. I just lost the current save and I had to use the backup. Didn't lost much progress though.
And what about the bug with the missing green when your head is inside of a block?
That is not a problem anymore. It's green again. That's something I noticed right from the beginning. Oh. I passed through the ground. Yeah? Ah, wrong tunnel. I was thinking, this is the way to my Stargate room, and then I was like, oh. Then I remembered, yeah, the way to my Stargate room actually had nice looking walls. This is where I searched for gold. I think it was when I made the video about blue torches, making it easier to see gold. I had to find gold first, so I did play around a little bit to get to a gold block. That was my first mine. Right in the beginning, back in 2019? 2020? It's 6 years. You could say that this Christmas tree over there is like 5 years old. Old tree. Used rainbow dye to color some torches.
Hello.
Hello there, Kiwi. How are you today? Yeah, wiggling out the eggs from the tree feels really nice now. So, light shaft quality on mid is really nice for the tree. Best is the best looking, but it also gives those really
I
strange...
played Potion Permit for the first time. It's just as good as watching you play it.
Yeah, Potion Permit is really nice. To be honest, I just got the game because of the takodachis in the church. So yeah, the high light shaft quality doesn't look so nice through the leaves of the tree. For some reason. Yeah, night sky looks okay. Yeah. Ah. Cheap, 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 cheap. So many birds.
Good evening.
Hey there, Talsma, and good evening. How are you today?
Hi Talsmitchibi managed to reproduce the light shaft issue a lot.
Wait. My CPU looks funny. Look at this wonderful blue thing. It's so nice and blue. It is so blue that you can't actually see the blue. Didn't I place a liftoff point somewhere here? I usually do. Usually I have lift-off points everywhere.
Your CPU frame time is still sometimes too much. Do you have custom values for chunk load distance in your INI set, or is that default?
It should be default. Default. Not default, default.
I did not try that much. I did try to give the record a swing, but after 8 minutes my right controller battery died, lol.
At least I don't see any floating trees anymore.
Oh, did you try the mining record in the UE5 beta?
I didn't try to break it, but at least I saw that the stats work now.
Yes.
To try the record, I would need to build a second iron sledgehammer in the...
Nice, so you managed 2 minutes without a crash doing heavy mining. Talsma Creative Arts.
Now I want to try it as well. In the speedrun I should have a furnace somewhere. I think that H2O reported some shadow flickering. Let's see if I can recreate this on my shadow mountains here.
Yes, it went fine, no crash. Nice, that's a good stress test for the UE5 beta.
Can I find some gold? Ah, wait, I have my class labyrinth in here. There it is. Oh, look at this cute tiny little bed. That's so nice. I still remember that we once had this bug where when you resized an item and placed it, you always you still used one of the items from your inventory. I'm not sure if it got fixed. Let's see if I can make at least two. Oh wait, I don't have to make a chair. Oh. That was strange. Huh. Now I can grab items again. Yeah. It wasn't that big, come on. I just want to craft something. Oh. Make it daytime again? Oh. I have 2 left. Now I grab this. I have one left. Okay, the bug is still not fixed. So yeah, there's still the bug that when you have multiple items in your inventory and you move one, press the trigger.
I really never fixed that.
Yeah, you never fixed it. As you can see now I have no left. That's strange, I thought to fix. Maybe it re-entered. Yeah, but good that we talked about it. I'm pretty sure you can fix it easily. I spy with my little eye a rainbow flower. Good thing is, since January I lost 8 kilograms of weight. I'm getting back into shape. From an unseemingly blob into a bit more pleasant blob. Yeah. Next thing is me getting a treadmill, playing cyubeVR on a treadmill. 900 hours of walking straight. I already know that I'm too lazy to do this. The thing is, the catwalk sea is really nice, but the videos I saw, it's really loud. Because you have those plastic slippery things on your feet and they make a lot of noise. And I saw a YouTuber who used the treadmill to lose weight and she showed how much wear and tear the treadmill actually got. Now that I have more than enough space, my play space is really nice. It's a really big room this time.
Yes, cyubeVR exploration stream with you walking one of those things, then you burn 10,000 calories per stream.
That would be good for my health, but bad for my lazy ass. But yeah, we had this topic a couple of years ago. I would still like to try it out, but just for trying it out, I don't want to pay that much money for a treadmill. I have a home trainer, one of those bicycles where you can use a bicycle indoors. It would be nice if I could actually have a VR environment where you can look around and actually move forward the pace you're using your pedals. Because when I'm using my bike now, I usually have one of those highway driving videos, and then I just pretend to be a car on a highway, which is fine. But yeah, having it connected to the bike would be really cool. There are really expensive home trainers that do have those bike integrations for flat monitor footage. And implementing this into VR would be so interesting. I mean, it's a really niche market and they already have it super niche by using the home trainer with a flat screen where you can see where you're pedaling. But yeah, allowing like a display port or something or a USB-C to plug in a Quest or any other headset and then having this in VR would be nice. I would use it a lot more often then. especially if you have games like cyubeVR, or they are like walking experiences where I just walk down a mountain path. Having this stuff in VR with a bike could be nice. I saw some rainbow flowers here. And I didn't get any crash this time. No violations.
Would be interesting if you would go to the same spot in your UE4 test world again where you saw the bad CPU performance while just looking in the distance.
I can do this, sure.
UE5 test world, I mean.
4, 5. It's just a number. My display froze. Wow. That's really strange. But something really strange happened. Can you see this? Yeah, you can. If I look up, the menu goes down. If I look down, the menu goes up. Why is it like this? I don't like it. Very much discomfort. Well.
Yes, we see this. Is this on both eyes?
Yes, it was on both eyes. I think it was the Steam VR issue. It's always Steam VR. Should I let the foliage quality still be this bad?
How many eyes do you have?
25. Like every other normal human being. Confusion. There. At least I think it was there. Yeah, it was one of those mountains. Test, test, test. Still nothing. Okay. Yeah, maybe it fixed itself magically. But it doesn't. So up, up, up. I think it was. I'm not sure if it was. I think it was this mountain that looked like the Enterprise. It was the Enterprise mountain. Let's get a bit higher, just to see where we are. So I think this is the direction with the load. No, it's not. Oh, here? Okay, this direction. Just going up here. So there's not much generated in this way. That means it should be this way where everything is loaded. And this looks like the mountain I was talking about. Maybe. Ah, it. I think that look a bit short. Like really, not so much space. Let me get over here and change the view distance to my ini. Bop. Whee. Then we should be able to see a bit more, maybe. I guess. I think we came from here.
It doesn't look like the same spot you were in your last stream.
Yeah, it looked a bit different, but it should be. I mean, it's the same world. Maybe just a bit more in this direction. Am I generating world? I think there was a floating island that was on the building height of the world. Do I have a compass? Interesting. Let me get a bit. Oh. Okay, now it works again. Okay. Now it's getting late. Me. Come daytime again. Hmm. Big Band looks really nice. It's a nice spot. Hmm.
Well, just find the tallest spot to stand on.
The tallest spot would be over there. There. I guess. Probably. So many green flowers. Le fleur. No, that's a tall. Yeah, I'm pretty high. Low rotating chibi. Everything seems to be fine.
That small floating island to your right there is much higher, right?
I'm afraid of heights. I can't get this high. The air is so thin up here. I can't breathe. The island really is high up.
So it seems while standing still for a while CPU performance is now great in all directions. But while moving it's still getting red sometimes.
Really strange. Whoa, okay, that was the... But this is the highest we can get. So look in the distance and turn. Oh, strange. But yeah, it does not turn red.
Looks like quickly turning makes it red.
It feels like it's dependent on where I'm standing. I mean, as you can see, I'm standing here. Nothing. I go back a little bit. So going to the space where it's higher. Where is it? Yeah, I think I debunked my own theory. Whee! So what if
I
I'm...
did play a bit in UE4 also today, although UE5 looks way better. It is still not near the performance of the old stable version, but UE5 is getting quite stable. I have not had a crash yet, latest beta.
I had some violations earlier, but other than this, since then it works nice. So yeah, here only get a little bit.
Talsma Creative Arts, interesting. What performance do you mean? Constant rendering performance or small spikes?
And here it's a bit worse. It's really strange. But I can't see a reason why it would be so different. I found gold, now I'm rich. I'm a super rich streamer now. I found gold nuggets. I can't use the simple control scheme. So, okay. Yeah, I thought the stone would have a shadow, then I would have been able to make a little. But the quest does have a... No, also not. Didn't I see a shadow of something? Ah, it was just my imagination, okay.
Yeah, what do you think about the bucket shadow that's new?
I like it, you can see the handle. It's really nice. Wee. Now we need
performance. I could up the resolution way higher in UE4 without DLSS. Even in UE5 my GPU instantly ramps up to highest level.
We need a broom. With the broom we could make it easier to fly.
I think I don't like it because it looks weird when you have a bunch of block items on the ground and then you enable the bucket to suck them in and then there's suddenly a big shadow cast on them.
I understand what you mean.
Talsma Creative Arts, are you comparing on the same graphics settings though, so normal shadows, not UE5 shadows?
I think I would still prefer good shadows for the block items, if it's not too performance intensive. Oh!
cyubeVR, I mean when the stun comes from behind you.
Yeah, but I think it would still add a bit more to the immersion.
We'll have to double check that. Talking about the bucket shadows. Block item shadows are too expensive because that's potentially 500 additional shadow casters and you want to keep the amount of shadow casters low.
Yeah, that...
I noticed the bucket shadow and instantly thought, where is my shadow? Oh, I have no body.
Yeah, that's especially if you like flying around. Like here, that it really feels so strange that you have tools and... But yeah, actually having a shadow when you not even have arms is really
Also
strange.
Creative Arts, yeah, having a bucket shadow makes that more noticeable.
Whee! But yeah, for
So
having...
I think I want to remove the bucket shadow again.
Oh. Yeah, I can understand this. Bucket shadow is nice. Tool shadows are nice. But yeah, it really feels out of place if there's... Understandable. Can you see the white outlines around the blocks when I move? think that's an Unreal DLSS thing. No, it's still there.
Yeah, I can see that.
Really strange. It's probably something on my end. I think it got less noticeable now. Maybe because it's dark. Oh no, I fell off the cliff.
But I'd really like to figure out why your cave microphone doesn't work.
Yeah. After the stream I will just restart SteamVR without FPS VR and see if this might be the problem. So maybe it really is related to not having the dashboard. Maybe some key components of SteamVR are not working with FPS or are disabled or something like this. Oh, I'm getting old. This night at work I moved a lot of buckets around. Ink bucket after ink bucket. We produced some milk beverage packages and we used a lot of ink, more than we actually anticipated. So I had to use a lot of buckets to get more ink into the machine. It's pretty stupid because usually we do have systems for this, but if you do not apply them before you start producing, yeah, you have to do it the old-fashioned way. Like they did in the good old days. Everything by hand. That's copper. Copper. So, things that we've figured out. The bug where items get reduced from your inventory if you grab them to resize them. The microphone not working just for me.
My cave emic is still too loud, it does not remember the setting.
It's really strange.
Oh, is that a new bug or was that also like that in UE4 Talsma Creative Arts? Oh, also I have no geckos in the desert.
We saw some geckos today.
Was already in UE4.
Ah yeah, and the foliage quality not loading. When getting into a world, into the main menu and then loading a world, not loading the foliage quality setting. That was also a thing. This doesn't even look like the test world.
Yeah, I have a list of bugs again now.
Thanks to my work, you now have work to do. Where are we? Minus 24,000. So I do have one sledgehammer.
There is really not much left to fix, I think. Biggest missing feature is the high residential screenshots still.
I need to play more VR. I have to fix my back. Just some minor little things and then you can actually release the Unreal Engine 5 thing. That's nice. Don't I have an iron? Don't have an iron shovel. Do I have torches? Yes. Oh. Now it's getting darker.
Sounds good. Then into optimizations and MP or new biome.
Yeah. So, damage blocks or get lighted differently than the other blocks around.
Just directly try the engine update from 5.6 to 5.7 after it peaked.
Does PlayStation support the 5.7? Was there any good feature in the 5.7 that could be used for VR? I see a lot of sparks.
I don't know yet if PlayStation supports 5.7. 5.7 in theory supports non-night foliage in a limited way.
It would be sad if you would try to work on the 5.7, have some nice footage working in VR, and then you can't implement it on PlayStation for some strange reasons.
5.8 will be the important one.
I'm pretty sure we created over 500 blocks by now. Yeah. At least the game did not crash. That's a good thing.
Is this a new bug with the lighting being stuck on some blocks?
It looked like it. Maybe just some lighting that got stuck on the block, and then I moved away before the block could finally get repaired or
Maybe
something.
only use 5.7 internal then for settings things up and go from 5.6 5.8.
Oh, we have copper and gold. Nice. Putting gold on a wall is still the easiest thing to get gold.
Smaller engine jumps are easier though, and I'd like to have the experience of an easy engine update again after doing the super big hard one from 427 to 5.6p.
That's for sure. There are some really big studios with like 20 to 30 employees working on programming, and they can't do engine updates or engine changes, and you did a really good job so far with this really big jump. I think you can be proud of yourself. And the thing is, cyubeVR is really beautiful and
Thanks, D.
really complex. It's not like porting a mobile cookie clicker game from one engine to the other. I mean, there are cookie clickers made with Unreal Engine, mostly with what's the other one? Unity. Most of them are made in Unity, and they had Unity updates, and that's easy because it's a cookie clicker or something else that's not as complex as cyubeVR. So, yeah.
And then there is us trying to break things.
We are professional engine crashers. But yeah, I think that's a really important job that we're doing. I mean, it's fun and it is really hard to find any new bugs. The most fun I had was with figuring out the crash that a lot of users got with the crafting, where when you put the bigger part of the recipe to the smaller one and let go, where it crashed. Figuring out how to do this, that was really fun because it was such a rare crash that didn't happen to the experienced player because they know how to craft, they don't have to learn it. So that was more like an issue for new players. And figuring out how it works
them is the most difficult.
Yeah, the most difficult and most fun, especially if you can reproduce them. Reproducing the bug with the infinite blocks in the chest, that's something it happened to me a couple of times.
It was great that you managed how to reproduce that.
But I could never reproduce this chest thing. That's a bit frustrating, to be honest. But yeah, then getting the other things working is figuring out is really nice. It's like reverse engineering for bugs. So there's a crash. let's try to trigger this crash. I mean, it's pretty usual normal bug hunting, but it's fun. I like the anime Neon Genesis Evangelion. That's why I'm building my Evangelion still. And for my birthday present, my girlfriend drew me a picture of Asuka, the pilot of Unit 2 that I'm building. That was really sweet of her. That was nice. I put it on my wall. Yeah, there. There's the printer and there's the picture of it. It's already 10:30. Well, we got some stuff today. Then I would say...
Sounds like a picture you could put into your real cyubeVR world in a picture frame.
Good idea. I would just brag about the picture every time I see it. But yeah, I could do this. So yeah, I would say that's it for today. So that Stonebrick can go back to fixing stuff. So that we can go back to breaking stuff. The endless circle of breaking and fixing. So I would say thanks for dropping by.
Thanks very much for testing.
I will just
nice
restart.
That UE5 runs mostly stable by now.
Yeah, that's really nice. I will restart SteamVR and see if I get to the dashboard now. And if I get a SteamVR dashboard, I will just load a world and see if I get the echo, and then I will let you know if I can get it to work. So yeah, thanks for dropping by. Have a nice evening. Have a nice week. For me, it is weekend now till Friday. So
Thanks.
yeah, have a nice
Have a
time.
good evening. See you later.
Bye. And please don't forget, stay healthy. Bye bye.